Hi dear students, good morning to all. Last year we had studied economic development. It was related to economic problems in a country. But in this year you want to study the different theories related to economics. First of all, economics is mainly divided into two branches, that is microeconomics and macroeconomics. We learn these two branches of economic, then only we clear the economic condition in our society. In this year, we want to study that is microeconomics and of microeconomics. Now we learn microeconomics chapter 1. First of all, the economics, that word is derived from a Greek word oikonomia. It means house management. The father of economics is Epsd. In 1776, he published a famous book, that is an inquiry into the nature and cause of wealth of nations. Then what do you mean by economics? Economics is a science which studies human behavior as the relationship between ends and scarce means which have alternative uses. It is a study relationship between ends and scarce which have alternative uses. People need so many goods and services in their daily life. The important needs of people are, first one, cloth, food, shelter, water, communication facilities, transportation, etc. In the same time, society also needed some factors. The human needs or human wants are similar? No, it is entirely different. For example, a farmer, he needs seeds, fertilizer, bullock, land, etc. But in a teacher need textbook, students, classroom, blackboard, etc. A person needs so many factors, and he must be a producer of consumer or producer. That is, a paddy cultivator is a producer of paddy. At the same time, he is a consumer of some of the goods that he is not produced. And so many activities are related to in our economy. These all activities are classified into two, that is economic activity and non-economic activity. Economic activity means it are activities that generate income. For example, production, consumption and distribution. The important economic activities are production, consumption, distribution. Then second one is non-economic activity. Then what do you mean by non-economic activity? It means it's not for income. Non-economic activities are not for income. For example, non-economic activity when our mother cook food in our home. When an economy engage in these economic activities, they have to face a great problem, that is scarcity of resources. Then this scarcity of resources give rise to the problem of choice. In these related so many economic activities, then our country face so many problems. Related to this problem, so many reasons are there. The important reasons are scarcity of resources. Resources have alternative uses. Human wants are unlimited. Our economy face so many problems. Behind that problems, the important reasons are scarcity of resources. Resources have alternative uses and human wants are unlimited. While allocating these reasons, an economy have to answer in three questions. And in our society, so many resources are there. The important resources are human resources, natural resources, man-made resources, etc. In our country had 135 crore peoples. These all people had their own wants. These wants are not satisfied because human wants are unlimited. Because scarcity of resources and these resources have alternative uses. There existing a mismatch between human wants and resources. How can we solve this problem? Only through choice. In this time, our economy face in three questions. Then we want to answer that three questions. That is another great problem. Then our economy faces three questions are there. The three questions are: first one is what to produce, second one is how to produce, and third one is how to produce. These are basic problems in a country. These problems in each and every economy faces. So these problems are also known as central problems in an economy. Then which are the important central problems in an economy? What to produce, how to produce, and for whom to produce. Then first one, what to produce. It means the person has to decide whether to produce food items or capital goods or institutions or any items. And you want to choose in which type of you want to produce, like machinery or weapons, or to produce educational institutions or healthcare institution. That is the first question, what to produce. Then what is second one? Second question is related to how to produce. It means in our economy adopted which type of technology. That means generally two type of technologies are there: labor intensive technology and capital intensive technology. Labor intensive technology means more labor and less capital is used to produce a good, while in capital intensive technology means more capital and less labor is used. The choice of this appropriate technique depends upon the availability of labor and capital and the price it commands in the country. That is the second problem, how to produce. In our economy, produce which type of technology adopted. That is two type of technology, labor intensive and capital intensive. And third one is for whom to produce. It means functional distribution of output. That is, it is concerned with how the national income is allocated among the factors of production. That is functional distribution of output. That means in our country face three problems are there. That three problems are what to produce, how to produce, and for whom to produce. These are the basic central problems in an economy. And addition to these three problems, our economy faces so many other problems are there. It is related to problem of efficiency, problem of full employment, and problem of growth of resources. So every society has to decide on how much of each resources should be used in the production of different goods and services. In other or every society has to determine how to allocate its scarce to produce different goods and services. In our economy, use a technique. That technique is known as production possibility frontier. Then what do you mean by production possibility frontier? The collection of all possible combinations of the goods and services that can be produced from a given level of technology and given level of resources is known as the production possibility set of the economy. Then what do you mean by production possibility frontier or PPF or PPC? The collection of all possible combinations of the goods and services that can be produced from a given level of technology and given level of resource. This technique is known as production possibility set of the economy. For example, there is a production, so many production possibilities are in our economy. For example, possibility A, B, C, D, E. We want to produce good 1 and good 2. In this table, good 1 and good 2 are the two goods to be produced with the given resources. If all the resources in the economy are used for the production of good 2, it can produce 14 units of good 2 and 0 unit of good 1. So the combination of A will be 0, 14. And what is the combination of B? 1, 12. What is the combination of C? 2, 9. What is the combination of D? 3, 2, 3, 5. What is the combination of E? 4, 0. Then first of all, what do you mean by production possibility Frontier, it means the collection of all possible combinations of the goods and services that can be produced from a given level of technology and given level of resources. On the basis of this definition, the production possibilities set are there. So many possibilities are there, A, B, C, D, E. What is the possibility production combination of possibility C? 2 and 9. What is the production possibility of B? 1 and 12. These combinations are collectively known as production possibility set. These all combinations are collectively known as production possibility set. Then this production possibility set can be drawn in a graph that is known as production possibility frontier. The graph of production possibility set is known as production possibility frontier. The shape of this production possibility frontier is, what is the shape of production possibility curve? Concave. The shape of production possibility frontier is concave. In quantity of better produced, quantity of guns produced, butter produced, gun produced in x-axis and y-axis, and to join these all points we get a curve. That curve is known as production possibility frontier. Then next you listen here. Inside the PPC curve there is a point A. It means at any point inside the production possibility frontier implies underemployment resources or inefficient resources. Underemployment resources or inefficient resources. The point A inside the production possibility frontier, it implies the production possibility curve or production possibility frontier implies underemployment resources or inefficient utilization of resources. And here point X, it is above the PPC curve. It means growth of resources. Inside the PPC curve there is a point A. It is inefficient utilization of resources or underemployment. Above the PPC curve there is a point X. It means growth of resources. That is production possibility frontier. Related to this production possibility frontier, first you study what do you mean by production possibility curve. Second one is what do you mean by production possibility set. And next there is a point inside the PPC curve. It means inefficient utilization of resources or underemployment. And above the PPC curve, that is growth of resources. And related to these all activities, our two important organizations are in our economy. The two important organizations are, first one is market economy and second one is planned economy. Then what is the difference between this market economy and planned economy? Market economy means all the central problems are solved in the market through the price mechanism. But in planned economy means all the central problems are solved by the government authority through planning. Then market economy adopted price mechanism and planned economy adopted planning. Under market economy, under the control of private firms, but in planned economy under the control of public firm. Then what is the aim of market economy? Profit is the motive behind market economy, but in planned economy's main aim of social welfare. Then which are the two organization of economic activities? Market economy and planned economy. What is the difference between market economy and planned economy? All the market economy, all the central problems are solved in the market through price mechanism. Private firms are available. Profit is the motivating force behind any activity. But in planned economy, all the central problems are solved by the government authority through planning. Only public sector is available and the socialist economy function aim of social welfare. And related after this organization, the two important analysis is related to this economic, that is positive economics and normative economics. The two important analysis system existed in our economy, that is positive economics and normative economics. What do you mean by positive economics? Or what is the difference between this positive economics and normative economics? Positive economics means if we analyze an economic problem as what it is, we can term it is a positive economic analysis. But in a normative economic means, it deals with the problem as what it ought to be. It checks whether a mechanism is good or bad for the society. It simply means positive economics means we analyze an economic problem as what is. There is no value judgment. But in normative economics, it is to study or deals with the problem as what it is out to be, and there is a value judgment. These are the two important economic analysis, that is positive economics and normative economics. Then today's class is over. Next class in next part. Thank you.